Because winter is coming, DJI has released a new firmware for the Phantom 3, which adjusts the output of the propulsion system based on the temperature to avoid triggering battery protection when the quad is on full throttle and the battery is cold, and also optimizes the battery management to avoid possible problems with voltage drops. So to update the Phantom, it's pretty easy. You need to download the firmware from their website. You also need to format the SD card. I'm using the original card that came with the Phantom. I'm gonna insert it into the card reader, and I'm using this app to format the card. I'm gonna format it now. Yes. Okay. And in the root of the SD card, you can see it's blank here. I'm gonna paste just the firmware file. I'm not using any folders. Okay, it's on the card. Now I'm going to safely disconnect it. Memory is here. I'm going to plug it into the Phantom. Also, I'm going to use a fully charged battery for the upgrade. You do not want to run out of battery during the update process. I'm going to insert the battery, and now I'm going to start it. And the update should start. And the update has started. So you can take a look here at the gimbal LED. You can see it's flashing green and red, which means that it's doing its job, and you need to let it so until it changes sound and this turns to solid green. So I'm going to come back later. The update has finished. This can be checked looking at the LED. It's steady green. So I'm going to turn off the battery, and it's very important to insert the other remaining batteries if you have multiple batteries, so that you can upgrade their internal firmware. I'm going to insert the second battery and start it up. And the update of the battery should start. You can hear the sound, so the update has started. You can also see some activity here, and you can also check what the quad is doing, but by looking at the same LED. So we need to wait for this to turn green. I'm going to leave it running. It will take up to 10 minutes. The update has finished. Let's check the LED first to be sure. It's solid green. I'm going to turn off the second battery. If you have multiple batteries, you need to do this for each of the batteries. Now I'm going to take it out. I'm also going to take the SD card out, and I'm going to plug it in back into the PC to check if all things went as they should. I'm gonna open it, and you have a text file on the SD card which is named results, and if you open this you can see that it was a successful operation, and you can check if the version was updated and if it's the latest version. So all was okay in this case. It was a success, and we have the latest version. Let's now take a look into the Go app to see if everything is fine here or not. Also to see if is there an upgrade for the app for the remote controller for the transmitter. Okay. We have a notice about the new firmware for the Inspire. Let's enter camera view. I'm going to also install the battery into the quad and turn it on. So overall status, firmware is the latest, so there is no additional upgrade for the remote in this version. I did an update a few days ago, but that was a previous version. It was not for this version of aircraft firmware. Let's see the battery properties. You can see here. And we can set a discharge here. I'm going to set it 2 days. It's a good practice after an update to reset all the settings in the app, also the aircraft settings, and to do a cold IMU calibration and a gimbal calibration, just to avoid any possible problems after an update. So this was set for 2 days. I'm going to turn it off and install the other battery and also set it for 2 days. Okay, so this is set for 2 days. So that was the firmware upgrade, very simple. And now you should have a better flying experience during the cold season. I'm going to do a video of how to properly calibrate the IMU and the gimbal to do a cold calibration. I'm going to do this very soon. Bye bye.